Warning, viewer discretion is advised. The following video is not for the faint of heart. Before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to thank those who have been liking our videos and subscribe. We highly appreciate you helping support the channel.
I'm Courtney Taylor, and I do OF for a living.
OnlyFans. You got like 1 million followers or something?
2 million.
On the 3rd of April, a social media influencer and OnlyFans model with 2 million followers stabbed her boyfriend in the chest and killed him. 26-year-old Courtney Taylor was charged with second-degree murder with a deadly weapon in the death of her boyfriend, Christian Toby Obumseli.
You look like the type of girl that only dates like rich guys. Is that true?
Let me clarify. I only date rich
Okay,
black guys.
rich black guys. There we go. And so you know you're toxic.
Yeah.
Courtney Taylor is her Instagram name, where she shares bikini photos from vacations and boudoir photo shoots in lingerie. On her OnlyFans account, her posts get thousands of likes each, with her bio stating, "Full-time fitness model and foodie living with my 2 dogs, Jessie and Ranger. I just moved to Miami, so I need your positive vibes." One fellow influencer mentioned Courtney made enough money to rent an apartment for $10,000 a month. Christian and Courtney began dating in November 2020. They seemed to be the perfect couple, sharing pictures of their vacations and dates together. However, the honeymoon phase didn't last long. They were known in their apartment building, Juan Paraíso, as a loud fighting couple. Their screaming and ruckus were apparently so loud, apartment residents 2 floors above would complain to management and security. The disturbances were extremely persistent enough that led management wanting to evict them. In July 2021, Courtney was charged with domestic battery against Christian in a hotel. In late March, Courtney kicked Christian out of her apartment. Police were called to the apartment, and Courtney appeared intoxicated and incoherent. On the 3rd of April 2022, the couple's day began pleasant enough for them to record themselves and their dogs playing in the apartment. State Attorney Catherine Rundle stated, Christian left the apartment at 1:15 p.m. and returned at 4:33 p.m. with sandwiches for both himself and Courtney. During that time, at 4:01 p.m., Courtney went live on Instagram after a phone call with Christian and posted her video at 4:33 p.m. Phone records then show Courtney called her mother at 4:43 and spoke with her just over 6 minutes, and called her again at 4:49 and spoke a little over 7 minutes. At 4:57, Courtney called 911, where one could hear Christian in the background repeatedly saying that he's dying and losing feeling in his arm, while Courtney is replying with, "I'm so sorry, baby." During that time, neighbors called the building about a disturbance and security called 911. Courtney Taylor was arrested in Hawaii, where her lawyer says she was in rehab for substance abuse and PTSD. According to Courtney's arrest warrant, there had been multiple incidents of domestic violence from both sides during their relationship. On the 10th of August, Courtney attended a hearing to extradite her back to Miami-Dade County to face trial. Her defense lawyer says there is clear evidence of self-defense and that she had no choice but to meet force with force. He also added Christian would manipulate and abuse Courtney in privacy when he thought nobody was around. Do not forget that the initial investigation from the City of Miami Police Department uncovered an independent witness who saw Christian hitting Courtney in the head while he thought he was in the privacy of Courtney's apartment. Courtney has pleaded it was self-defense. In her police statement, she stated she had stabbed Christian after he grabbed her by the throat, shoved her against the wall, and threw her down on the floor. Courtney allegedly said she managed to get up and run to the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and threw it at him from about 10 feet away. However, forensic evidence shows otherwise. Police didn't find any evidence of Courtney harmed and found inconsistencies with her story. The chief medical examiner of Miami-Dade County determined Christian's cause of death was a 3-inch stab wound to the chest, disputing Courtney's statement of the incident, making note that Christian's injury was much more consistent with a forceful downward strike than with a throw from such a far distance. The medical examiner noted the knife punctured Christian's subclavian artery in his right chest. Prosecutors later released a video dating the 21st of February 2022 of Courtney hitting Christian in an elevator of their apartment building 2 months prior to his death. The prosecutor stated the video proved she was the aggressive one in the relationship, as well as the couple being in a violent and toxic 2-year relationship. A friend of the couple stated, "I can summarize it as her always having these manic episodes, dragging him into it, and him trying to be like, calm down, calm down." It was said Courtney was known to have a track record of resorting to violence in previous relationships.
Sean Ronan actually dated this girl. She uppercut him and shattered his jaw because she found out that Sean was lying to her about not being single. He was actually married with a child. And he was lying to her, and he was also lying to his ex-wife, Michelle. She clearly has some type of temper or anger issues to go hit another man, especially Sean Ronan. Remember, Sean Ronan is not small. He's jacked. This girl did not fear anything or anyone, clearly, and she shattered his jaw. That's how hard she hit this guy.
We have no cause to believe this was a case of self-defense. Toby was raised by a very strong family with strong morals, strong values. He does not come from that. Christian's family stated he did not deserve for his life to be cut short by a heinous act of violence. We will never forget his infectious smile that could light up any room or his caring spirit. If you found the video interesting, please help support the channel by liking, sharing, and/or subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you, and I hope you have a safe day.